What's up guys, Vinny Vega here, and today we are going to go over how to install the new feature from GeForce Experience called NVIDIA RTX Voice. But instead of showing you how to install it on an RTX card, which you would technically follow the same steps as this, but I'm assuming you know how to download stuff. But we are going to install this on the GTX card, which requires a bit of a workaround. This was first discovered by someone on Guru 3D, a user on there, and Tom's Hardware also published this as well. So I tried it out, and I gotta say, it's pretty cool. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to download the app. And this is from what I understand, at least what I read up on. If you have a Pascal card, so a 1060, 1070, probably even a 1050, 1080, 1080 Ti. Or a Titan, you should be good to go with this app. So once you download it, we're going to go ahead and forgive the very messy desktop. My apologies, but that will be cleaned up soon enough. We're going to go ahead and act like we're going to install it. Once this goes to install, it's going to say that, hey, you don't have an RTX card. You can't run this software. Well, excuse me, NVIDIA. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our C drive now. Let me minimize this actually. And we're going to go to our temp folder in our C drive. You'll see the RTX voice is already in there, because once you attempt to install it, all this stuff goes right into that temp folder. So we're going to go to the top option here, the NVAFX. You're going to see something that says RTX Voice. Now for you, you're not going to see the notepads next to it. I've already installed it and uninstalled it, so that's why this is showing up like that. But you need administrators, you need admin privileges in order to change the text file. So in order to do that, we can either right click on it and go into properties to set up our admin for it, or you can do a quick and dirty way of doing it. So it's going to ask for admin here, continue. So I just dragged it to my desktop. Now we can just open it up. You would right click on it and you would open up with, or it'll prompt you when you double click on it to send it to like Notepad or something. You'll see a thing that says constraints and then a text line here and constraints. You're going to delete this line right here. So go ahead and highlight it, delete it. Now that that's out of the way, we're going to exit out. You can hit Control S too if you want, but this works just fine too. If you just save as you're exiting, and then we're going to drag it back in. It's going to ask for admin permission again. We're going to hit continue. And once that is done, we are going to right click on the setup exe right here. Not this one. You click on this one again, it will set up the text file to not be able to use it again. So run as administrator. Once you hit yes on that, it will start to install now. Now I will also show you some things in Discord and OBS how to set it up. Once it opens up, you're going to see input device. This is the only one that regards your mic. This is the one that you want to use. So for me, this is my mixer, my line 2 MGXU. So whatever your mic is, click on that. And you're just going to want to click on remove background noise. And that's the only thing you have to worry about in the app itself. And you can close it actually, and then it will just work. I'm not sure if on startup if it'll work, but so maybe you have to open it up at least once. But anywho, let's go into OBS and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So right now I'm using suppression, like the OBS suppression. We're going to shut this off for a second. You're going to go into your settings, you're going to go into your audio, and then you're going to go into a voice or your mic, and you're going to pick the option going to pick this option right here. For some reason it was showing up way up here when I first installed it. Sorry about that. So you're going to pick microphone NVIDIA RTX voice and hit apply. Now what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to show you with the existing filters while it's still off, like how the voice suppression works for OBS, or how well it works. So we're going to open up this text file so we can type in it. My mic's pretty close to the keyboard, by the way. As you can see, it's basically not doing anything, right? Let me close this for a second. So we're going to go in our filters. We're going to go ahead and just shut that off. Now watch what happens when we use the RTX voice suppression. No noise whatsoever. And when you turn it off, you can hear my keyboard. Turn it back on. So as you can see, this is already doing a better job of noise suppression than your built-in noise suppression for OBS. That and like, you know, I don't have a mini vacuum to show you how good it is. Like, some people have already done with the review of this product, but it's insane how good it works. Now let me show you in Discord how to set this up. Go into your voice and video, and you're going to notice this yellow bar right here. See how it's like basically like right there, right next to the gate, like basically like fighting to try to get out of the gate, right? Watch what happens when I turn on the RTX. See that? It's barely at the bottom now. So it changed drastically just from turning it back on. Now you can also choose to enable RTX voice on your output device too for Discord. And then you would turn on a noise suppression here for like say a podcast or something. But for now I would not recommend using output device aside from those specific situations, because I did hear that it could use like it could suppress in-game stuff and whatnot. So for now I would just leave that alone, unless doing a podcast, of course. But other than that, that's it. I mean, pretty much all there is to it. So hope you guys have a badass day today, and I'll see you on the next one.